Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome, my dear students, to our lesson of today, which is going to be about 2A What Happened from the book Traveler 2. This lesson is for the first secondary stage from the second semester, prepared by Amna Madkhali and presented by Yasser Nakhli. In our lesson of today, inshallah, we will learn how to narrate past experience and practice adjectives ending in ed and ing. Finally, we will practice past progressive. We will practice past progressive. Now, please look at this picture here. What can you see? Okay, what makes an interesting holiday experience? What makes an interesting holiday experience? Okay, let's start our lesson. Now, listen and reading. First, we'd like to discuss, okay, what's your opinion about the following activities? What is your opinion about hiking, cycling, rock climbing? The B, of course, is silent. The B is silent. Rock climbing. Scuba diving. Scuba diving. Okay. Sightseeing. Sightseeing. As you can see here. Can you tell where are they? Shopping. Look at these colors: white, green, orange, purple, pink, yellow. Okay, now look at the pictures. What do you think the dialogue is about? Listen and check your answers. Now, please listen carefully and try to answer the questions that follows. Now listen carefully. Try to answer the questions that follows.
Let me show you some pictures from our cycling trip in the south of France.
Okay. How was it?
It was nice, but it was a bit tiring.
Look, here's one outside the hotel on our first day.
We were tired from the car journey, so we didn't ride much that day.
But the next day we went on a long ride.
Too long. We decided to go to this gorge, but the hills were really steep in that area.
Frank was pushing his bike most of the way up.
Yes, you weren't helping at all. You were taking pictures of me all the time. Here's one.
It looks very muddy.
And that's before the rain. The water came down like a river.
Sounds dangerous.
No, actually, it was exciting.
Yeah, and when we managed to reach the top, we were amazed.
The view down into the gorge was fantastic.
Did you take any pictures there?
Sorry, but with all that rain, the camera got wet and stopped working.
So all that effort and no pictures to show for it.
I'm afraid so.
I'm afraid so. Now let's go to the questions. Now, okay, question number 1. Who was with Frank on the cycling trip? Number 2. What did they do on the second day? Number 3. Why did Frank have trouble on the journey to the gorge? Number 4. Why wasn't Martin helping Frank? Number 5. Why didn't they take pictures of the gorge? Take your time. Try to find the answers of these 5 questions. Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1, it's Martin. Okay, number 2, they went on a long ride. They went to a gorge. Number 3, because the hills were really steep. And number 4, because he was taking pictures of Frank all the time. Number 5, because with all that rain, the camera got wet and stopped working. Vocabulary: adjectives ending in ed and ing. Now read the examples. What is the difference between tired and tiring? Look here at these two words, tired and tiring. What is the difference between them? Now look at these examples. We were tired from the car journey. It was nice, but it was a bit tiring. Can you tell what is the difference between these two words, these two adjectives, one of them ending with ed and one of them ending in ing? Okay, let's see the answer and then make the differences between them. The adjectives with ed tells us about how a person feels about something. Okay, the adjective that ends with ed. What about the adjective end with ing? Describes the person or things that have caused that feeling. Okay, the ending with ed, the person, how he feels about something, and the adjective in ing describes the person or things that have caused that feeling. Okay, very good. Now circle the correct words. Number 1, we left early because the lecture was bored or boring. Number 2, Nasser was surprising to see an old school friend on the train. Number 3, I am not going near that snake. I am frightened or frightening. Number 4, everyone was exciting about the graduation. 5, Henry's son can do an amazing trick with a tennis ball. Number 6, I travel quite a lot and I always meet interesting people. Take your time and find the answer of these 6 questions. Circle the correct words. Okay, let's start with number 1. Bored or boring? It's boring. Very good. Number 2. Surprised, surprising? It is surprised. Number 3. Frightened, frightening? And it's frightening. Number 4. Excited or exciting? It is excited. 5. Amazed or amazing? It's amazing. And finally, number 6. Interested or interesting? It's interesting. Grammar. Past progressive. Now read the examples. Notice the words in bold and match them with the rules. Number 1. I was painting my room all day yesterday. Number 2. I painted it blue. Okay, now let's see here. A. An action that was in progress in the past, and B. An action that was completed in the past. Look at the difference of these two examples. Number 1, I was painting my room and I painted it blue. Okay, what is the difference between these two examples? The first one is an action that was in progress in the past, and the second one is an action that was completed in the past, completed and finished in the past. Now read the examples and complete the rule about the formation of the past progressive. Frank was pushing his bike most of the way up, and you were taking pictures of me all the time. Now please try to complete this form or formation of the past progressive. Blank or blank plus verb, and of course here we have blank. Now look at these two examples. Was pushing, were taking, what you can notice here. Okay, the first one, there was. Okay, the first one, here we have was. Okay, let's put was here. And the second one, we have were. Then let's put were here. Now, was and were, okay, are the past form of be, of is and are, of course. Okay, now what you can notice here about push and take, we have to add what? We have to add ing to the verb. Very good. So plus the verb and adding ing. This is the form or formation of the past progressive. When we want to talk about action that was in progress in the past, we have to use this formation. Was or were, of course, was with the singular, okay, or were with the plural, plus verb ing. Now practice complete with the past progressive of the verbs in brackets. Complete with the past progressive. Now let's see number 1, 2, and 3. In each of them we have a verb. Look at these verbs between brackets. Okay, let's check your answers. Ali, where were you and Muhammad yesterday? I was calling your house all day. Well, it was Friday and we weren't working, so we went to the beach. We were having a great time and we decided to spend the whole day there. Number 2. So, did you enjoy your trip or it was raining? No, it wasn't raining, but it was very cold. Number 3. I saw you in the bookshop on Tuesday. What were you looking for? B. A book about scuba diving. Why didn't you talk to me? A. I couldn't. I was driving to work. Now speaking, try to talk in pairs. Student 1, think of an adventure experience you once had. Answer student B questions. Student B, imagine you are a reporter. Interview student 1 about an adventurous experience he or she once had. Ask him or her questions using the pronouns below. When it happened, where he she was, what he she was doing, who was with him or her, what happened, how he or she felt, what he or she did, what happened then. Okay, evaluation. Now complete the sentences with the words given. Excited or exciting. We are all about going to the festival because something always happens. Number 2, interested or interesting. I am not in history, so I did not find the book very. Okay, let's check your answer. Number 1, we are all excited about going to festival because something, of course, exciting always happens. Number 2, I am not interested in history, so I did not find the book very interesting. B. Write question using the pronouns. Then look at the picture and answer. Ibrahim, sleep, yesterday, morning. Try to make or to write a question out of these unarranged words. Okay, let's check your answer. Was Ibrahim sleeping yesterday morning? And the answer, of course, is no. He wasn't. He was playing football. Okay, today we learned how to narrate past experience. We went sightseeing, how to practice adjectives ending in ed and ing. I am not excited about the journey. I don't find it exciting to go fishing. And finally, we practiced past progressive. I was having lunch when my friend called. These are the references: Traveler 2, Student's Book, Workbook, Teacher's Guide, and Google Clip Art. And for more information and lesson, please do not hesitate to call us on our website, our Twitter account, or our phone number. Thank you and hope to see you again. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.